Hey uppity people, this is your girl Heather. And right now I am super excited because you see I have 2 boxes in front of me that just came special delivery through the mail. As you all know, I am currently a student in a tea sommelier certification program. They sent me all my materials through the mail and we're gonna go through them right now. There's a lot of tea in this box. All of these little packets of tea are teas that I will ultimately be tested on. You actually have to taste the tea without seeing the leaf, without seeing the label of the type of tea. All you have is your taste buds. But oh my goodness, I might have a stress attack. There's a lot more teas in here. Did you notice what all of those teas had in common? That's right. They were all loose leaf tea. They came in little bags, not tea bags, but little plastic bags that I will have to take the tea out of and infuse with hot water in order to taste the tea. I've mentioned this before, but loose leaf tea is the preferred type of tea for tea professionals and lovers alike. So in this video, we're going to go into more detail about why that is. I'll also give you some tips on things to look for in the stores and in the businesses that you're buying tea from. Let's get into it. Did you know that the tea bag was an accidental invention? That's right. In 1908, Thomas Sullivan, a tea merchant from New York City, sent his clients samples of tea in silk drawstring bags. Now, Old Tom was expecting his clients to remove the tea from the tea bags before infusing them. However, they kept the tea directly in the silk drawstring bags. And they were so pleased with the results that they asked for future tea to be similarly packaged. And we had the tea bag. Today, the tea bag is known for its convenience and easy packaging. And so people love to debate its merits over loose leaf tea. Undoubtedly, loose leaf tea requires a bit more effort than tea bags. But let's be real, it's really not that much effort. The process of scooping a bit of tea into some type of infuser, like this mesh infuser from this little mug here, makes using loose leaf tea pretty convenient and easy to clean as well. Commercial tea bags are filled with the smallest pieces of the lowest grade commodity black tea. This is why that they are able to be infused so quickly, because these small pieces have a surface area that is easily exposed to water. Even though they infuse quickly, this also means that the tea in the tea bags gets stale more easily because, again, the surface area is exposed more so than a whole tea leaf. Whole tea leaves have a smaller surface area to water, so that means that the aroma and the essence of the tea infuses more slowly. And this also means that you can get more uses out of the whole tea leaf. Tea used in tea bags loses much of its essential oils and aroma during processing. This results in tea that is quite honestly not as flavorful and less complex in comparison to loose leaf teas. This type of tea also releases more tannins when infused, which results in tea that is more bitter and astringent to drink. Ugh. Loose leaf tea is made up of large pieces of the tea leaf or even whole pieces of the tea leaf, meaning that the tea maintains its aromatic essential oils when infused, resulting in a more complex, flavorful, and full-bodied cup of tea. Mm. A common misconception about loose leaf tea is that it is too doggone expensive and ain't nobody got money for all of that. And it is true that tea bags are relatively inexpensive. However, you really get more bang for your buck for a small little bit of loose leaf tea in comparison to a tea bag. Here's a perfect example. Oolong tea is a type of tea that can be infused up to 6, 7, 8 times. Now, if the oolong tea was in a tea bag, most folks would only infuse it 1 time. Loose leaf tea allows you to get more bang for your buck, lowering the price per cup because of the number of infusions that you get. Now, a devil's advocate will say, hey, Heather, I use my tea bag multiple times. Well, that's great. Do you, boo-boo? And there's nothing wrong with that. But again, we're talking about the complexity and the full flavor, the full-bodied flavor of the tea. With tea bags, you really probably only get that with the first infusion. Y'all know me, I love Mother Earth, and I want to make sure that we are doing our part to make everything sustainable and environmentally friendly. And of course, because tea is a plant, the whole tea leaf is the most environmentally friendly option. Once the tea is done, it will easily break down into soil, making it good for a compost pile, for example. Tea bags, on the other hand, are a little bit different. Most, I won't say all, but most tea bags contain small little pieces of plastic. And of course, whenever there's plastic in anything, you know that means that it does not absorb easily into soil and will stay in a compost pile for many, many, many years. So if you care about Mother Earth, go with loose leaf tea. Okay, you may be saying, I get it, Heather. I should now be drinking some loose leaf tea. But where, you may ask, do I get it? Well, friend, I'm so glad you asked. Because people love to assume that loose leaf tea is hard to find. But I am here to tell you, on this day, it is not. A lot of your local grocery stores will carry loose leaf tea in addition to a plethora of different types of tea bags. But I will tell you, if you're looking to go in a store, like a brick and mortar store, the best place to find loose leaf tea is in a tea shop. Go ahead and put it in your GPS and just search for tea store, tea shop, store that sells tea. And you probably have a store that caters to tea audiences right in your neck of the woods. But I can hear my other brothers and sisters saying, Heather, I live in the digital age. I don't want to have to go run from store to store looking for loose leaf tea. I get it. I see you. We see each other. Here's what I recommend if that is the case. Go on the internet and also Google for loose leaf tea. There are so many amazing businesses online that sell a plethora of loose leaf tea. And the thing that I like about buying tea online is that I can search for different businesses that have the values and characteristics that I also share. Let's say you're looking for an online tea store that has humane labor practices, or you're looking for a tea shop that is woman-owned, or maybe one that is Black-owned. They all exist, I'm telling you. I have bought tea from all of these different types of businesses, and a lot of them are small businesses that could definitely use your support. So go ahead and help them out. Well, folks, that wraps it up. Go ahead and let me know if you will be buying some loose leaf tea. And if so, are you going to be looking in person or maybe going online? In the next couple of videos, I will be talking about the essence of tasting tea because, of course, I am taking classes on that. Bye.